Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back today. We are going to dive into something every PC gamer absolutely needs to know. If you've ever felt like your FPS is low, or your game feels sluggish, or your system just doesn't respond the way you want, this is going to change everything for you. Today, we are going to go over full Windows optimizations. I will give you step-by-step instructions on exactly how to maximize your performance, make your games run smoother, reduce input, delay, reduce micro stutters, and make your system feel lightning fast and responsive while still being easy to follow. Even if you are not a technical expert, so as you watch the gameplay in the background, you can mentally follow along and see exactly what each step does to improve your system. First things first, we need to create a restore point before making any changes. This is absolutely essential, so that if anything goes wrong, you can revert your system back to its original state. Press your Windows key type, create a restore point, press enter, select create, and give it a name. Once this is done, you are safe to continue. The next step is to enable game mode. Type game mode in your Windows search, press enter, and toggle it on. This reduces background processes, dedicates more resources to your game, and ensures smoother gameplay. It is a simple but crucial step that most gamers overlook. The next step is graphics optimizations. Go to graphics settings, change default graphics settings, and enable optimizations for windowed games in DX10 and DX11 titles. This allows you to run windowed full screen while still keeping input delay as low as exclusive full screen, and ensures better responsiveness. If you see hardware accelerated GPU scheduling, turn it on. This offloads tasks from your CPU to your GPU, which is especially helpful for CPU intensive games. Note that in some primarily GPU intensive games, you might not see a huge difference, but it can help overall stability and performance. Next, we are going to disable core isolation type. Core isolation. In search, press enter and toggle memory integrity off. This disables virtualization-based security, which can reduce FPS by around 5%. It is safe as long as Windows Defender is enabled. This is one of those small tweaks that gives a surprisingly noticeable boost to performance. Now we move on to using the debloater tool from Chris Titus Tech. This updated tool removes unnecessary background apps and bloatware. Press Windows key type, PowerShell run. As administrator, paste the script line from the description. Click tweaks and follow the steps. You can hover over each tweak to read the description. Do not enable Adobe Network Block. If you use Adobe Apps and set display to performance manually, later then run tweaks and close the window. After this, open Task Manager with Ctrl-Shift-Escape. Go to Startup, disable anything unnecessary. This frees up CPU and RAM that would otherwise be wasted on apps that are not essential. Now make sure your GPU drivers are fully updated. For NVIDIA users, use GeForce Experience, and for AMD users, use AMD Adrenalin. This fixes bugs, unlocks optimizations, and ensures games run as smoothly as possible. Now open your GPU control panel. For NVIDIA users, click Manage 3D Settings and copy the recommended settings in the Program Settings tab. You can customize settings per game. For AMD users, open AMD Software, disable hotkeys, disable any unnecessary preferences, change texture filtering, quality to performance, enable surface format optimization, set tessellation mode to off. These tweaks significantly improve FPS, reduce RAM and VRAM usage, and make your games feel smoother. Moving on to Windows visual effects type, performance and search, click adjust appearance and performance, select adjust. For best performance, enable only the 3 essential options near the bottom. This keeps your system responsive while using fewer resources. Next, manage memory and virtual memory type, performance, advanced system settings, performance settings, advanced virtual memory, change custom size to recommended values. This ensures Windows has enough breathing room and prevents slowdowns. Disable unnecessary background apps and full antivirus scans during gaming sessions. They consume CPU cycles that could be used for games. Physically clean your PC. Dust buildup reduces cooling efficiency, making performance inconsistent. Also disable Xbox Game Bar background recording and any overlay apps. These apps can cause micro stutters, even if you do not notice it. Now go through privacy settings, disable everything from general to activity history. This reduces background resource usage, improves security, and allows your system to dedicate more power to your game. Disable notifications and enable do not disturb personalization. Dynamic lighting, disable this background RGB app if present apps share across devices. Disable. This reduces background activity and prevents unwanted syncing. Startup apps, disable anything unnecessary. Accessibility, visual effects, disable transparency and animation effects. Even though you may not see these in game, they do slightly impact performance. Network optimization, disable power saving on your network adapter. Use Ethernet whenever possible. Disable Wi-Fi scanning in the background. Registry editor, tweaks, press Windows key, read edit, navigate to GPU, priority, set decimal 8 priority, decimal 6, scheduling, category, high SVO priority, high Win32 priority, separation, decimal 38, network throttling index 8, system responsiveness. These tweaks prioritize the foreground application over background tasks, giving your games maximum responsiveness and minimizing frame drops. Finally, restart your PC and enter BIOS, delete F2, find XMP DOCP set, enabled or profile 1. This allows your RAM to run at its advertised speed. Also make sure your fans are properly configured in BIOS to prevent throttling, and ensure consistent cooling. Set power management to high performance if present, and disable C. States for extreme responsiveness. After reboot, check for Windows updates. Only install the essential ones. Skip optional updates. This avoids unnecessary restarts and background tasks. Now to run a benchmark test to see your FPS and latency improvements if desired. Run Afterburner or similar overlay to monitor GPU, CPU usage frame times, and memory usage. Note how everything feels smoother, faster, and more responsive. Every tweak from Windows visual effects to GPU settings, registry edits, and BIOS configuration all adds up, creating a system that is optimized top to bottom for gaming and daily use. Small adjustments like disabling background apps or network throttling may seem minor, but they add up to significant improvements over time. Repeat these steps after major updates. Clean your system physically regularly, defrag if you have an HDD, keep your SSD trim enabled, and maintain good airflow. All these steps not only help with FPS and input delay, but also make multitasking smoother, reduce stutters during live streaming, and generally make the system more enjoyable to use. It's about taking control and ensuring your PC is performing exactly how you need it. When you implement these tweaks, your system will feel fast, smooth, responsive, and prepared for any game or application you throw at it. You will notice quicker load times, faster menu navigation, and improved responsiveness in intensive applications. The most important thing is consistency. Repeat the optimizations after Windows updates. Check your drivers regularly, maintain startup programs, and keep unnecessary software removed. Remember, every millisecond of latency, every extra frame of FPS counts for gaming, and the small tweaks can accumulate to massive performance gains. This is not about buying new hardware. It's about using what you already have to its maximum potential. Your system will reward you for this attention to detail, and after following all these steps, you will see tangible results in both casual and competitive games. This covers everything from creating restore points, enabling game mode, adjusting graphics settings using debloaters, managing startup apps, updating GPU drivers, tweaking control panel settings, applying visual effects and registry optimizations, configuring BIOS settings to ensure memory and CPU run at full speed, maintaining physical hardware, and consistent follow-ups with updates. By applying all these steps in combination, your PC will feel significantly faster, smoother, more stable, and highly responsive. Even under heavy loads, the improvements will make every game more playable and enjoyable. Your system will respond immediately to commands and inputs. The latency will drop noticeably, your FPS will increase, and micro-stutters will be greatly reduced, all without spending a single dollar on new hardware. You are literally getting the most out of your existing PC, maximizing every single resource from CPU to RAM to GPU. Everything will work in harmony, ensuring that your games run smoother, and your system feels more capable than ever before. If you follow each step carefully and consistently maintain these practices, your gaming experience will feel completely transformed. Your PC will be faster, more responsive, more stable, and you will have full control over its performance. And now, it is time to implement these changes. Enjoy the results. You have full control over your system. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and check out the other optimization guides for even deeper tweaks. Stay consistent, stay disciplined. Maintain your PC, and your gaming experience will feel smoother, faster, and more responsive than ever. Small changes today create massive results tomorrow. Remember, every step counts, every tweak matters, and your system will thank you. Keep optimizing, keep pushing yourself, and keep your PC performing at its best. Your future gaming sessions will be faster, more fluid, and more enjoyable than ever. And now go ahead, take these steps, implement them, and enjoy the maximum performance possible from your PC today.